he dissed Eminem on your record.
So this whole thing is a huge mistake. That was the funniest part of my beef with Eminem was a big mistake. Oh fuck, it's so bad. I had no idea when he said I buck a 380 on ones that act shady.
Right.
Planet Asia was there, Defari was there, Phil the Agony was there,
That's
Rocco
like my
was
family. He's naming all my good friends.
Oh.
there. You know, everybody was in the room. He didn't come out the booth, and none of us went, damn, like it wasn't there. Then I listened back, and after it, I realized what happened. He said Haley maybe a line or two later, and then whatever it was, it went A to B, and I was out of that. You know what I'm saying? See your way out. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was me. I was over there. I didn't even understand what was happening. I guess because Eminem and I had hung out with Mad Child, my homie. We had.
Right. I wanted to ask you about Mad Child too.
Yeah, I had Mad Child in town from Canada. We went to a Unity thing we used to have in LA.
Right.
I think EPM,
Shout out to Bigger B.
Bigger B, rest in peace. Orlando. I think we were watching EPMD or something like that, and me, and Mad Child, we're all just kicking it, watching it. He was like around the scene doing a lot of the same shows we were at that time, so it wasn't weird to me. I guess he felt like because maybe we had met and been cool that I single-handedly allowed Everlast to diss him, but wasn't the case. It was just something he did, and he didn't. Everlast knows he didn't warn any of us. He did that, you know what I mean, and whatever. And so he went back at me personally because of it. And you know, getting dissed by Eminem in the prime of his career.
That's
I'm
pretty
talking
cool.
about. No, it was not cool at all.
I'm like, diss me, please,
No,
Eminem,
no, no,
please
no, no.
diss me.
The real Slim Shady was out.
Right.
He was on over the top of the world. Probably the biggest rap moment in rap's history, arguably, is the emergence of Eminem.
Behemoth. Goliath. Yeah.
So there was a coffee shop I used to go to in the morning and get bagel and coffee, and I went there, and the girl looked at me one day, and she just looked at me and just started laughing in my face.
Wow.
And I was like, and she was like, what are you gonna do? That's what she told me. What are you gonna do?
My life is so different from yours in certain ways. That's crazy.
So I went back and wrote a rap against him, and it, whether you like it, don't like it, or anything in between, I got respect. You know what I'm saying? I thought I did good for the time. Said some good shit. And I just had more info on him because he was famous, and I knew some girl in Detroit who knew things, and she snitched on a bunch of little things, and I was just like, oh, okay.
Right.
And then he hit me again with another diss, and it wasn't that good. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have much on me. It's not like he had a lot of, or even cared, to be honest. Either which way, another one went out. I didn't feel a way about it. And then rest in peace, Proof, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace to Proof, man.
My man,
Such a good dude.
Man, my man Montage got on a phone call with Proof and Bizarre.
Montage, who rolls with Strong Arm.
Yeah,
Okay.
he got on the phone with me and I believe Bizarre and Proof all at the same time on a conversation, and he said, "It's over," and he said, "Y'all don't want it in Detroit, trust me, and you got to come here, and in LA you're down with everybody. We're down with Cypress, Exhibit, etc.
Right.
This makes no
Yeah,
sense."
were you working with Alchemist at the
Of course,
time? And
yeah.
was he working with Eminem at the time?
Not yet, but they were, probably wasn't soon after that, and but they were still down regardless. You know what I mean? And so and I said, "Where's Eminem?" And his quote to me, with Montage and everyone as my witness, was, "I speak for Marshall." So I said, "Cool." And he said, "By the way, there is one more disc that we did that's coming out, but we put it only on the bonus joint because we're trying to, and so don't respond to that." You know, and when I heard it again, he really wasn't going at me. It was more Everlast. You know what I mean? And so that was
Right.
it. It dwindled away.
Right.
Eventually, Paul and I are cool.
Right.
I seen Eminem backstage at a festival one time with Alchemist. There was a little like, we're cool, and I get played on Shade 4-5. Like I'm blessed. That whole thing couldn't have worked out any fucking better. Like nothing really happened. I got to get respect for not backing down to somebody who was
Yeah, you stood your ground.
Godzilla. You know what I
Right.
mean? And then that was it. That was it.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.